Rated T for Teen.
Faubert sought information for a living. That is to say that ever since he returned from Korea, after having served with the armed forces, he had been working as a private investigator in Montreal. William Hamilton, a rich industrialist, had gotten in touch with him regarding a simple vandalism issue. Nothing to write home about. Not worth hiring a private eye either, just so he can drive for hours on rough roads. But that's how it had always been. The client pays, Carl gets it done. But things got pretty rough.
OK， 应该是没问题的。OK， 今天是我玩是的第二天，就是现实生活中的第二天玩这款游戏。然后在这边，我先报告一件事情，就是，今天早上我有玩，但是我的麦克风不知道发生什么问题，所以我们实况声音都超级小声，所以他妈的。我累，嘿，所以我晚上重新轮了一回，从最前面开始到现在，所以你看到这已经是我玩第二轮，所以我等一下后面会玩的比较快，是因为我已经知道会发生什么事情。那就我现在设定都调好了，我也不管那么多，反正就是继续，现在准备要继续故事了。然后这里原本那一天是昨天晚就是没有解开，但是因为前面我没有去碰那个雕像，找不到它的关键字。然后像我还应该还记得79，还不是79，739。对，所以我就直接解开了，不管了。黑人。
It felt like old people were all these walls could see for years. The Lachances could hardly be blamed for wanting to freshen things up a bit.
虽然就是重玩这一段了，但是至少我会找到一个这样子操纵。对，操纵丢一个啊。虽然是重玩了，但是我也意外找到一个我之前没发现的东西。小补的收获，东部洞穴。哦，这需要炸药啊！这让我觉得蛮有趣的。杂货店。
crossbow bolt stuck into the wooden stairs reminded Carl of the arrow that was said to have hit Achilles' heel. But who was the intended Achilles this time?
差一点。不要读取。专业驾驶要来。
Wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store.
然后昨天的那个车库啊，对，这个还没弄，顺便。
The murder weapon. What was that doing there? Carl wondered. Hamilton must have been determined to keep some information secret to post this key. Shame he got unlucky. Everything made sense now. Poor Hamilton's denunciation was interrupted, and he figured it would be best to lock everything up and send the key to his correspondent, who would receive the box later on. Clever, but not enough. That's what happens to ordinary people playing spy.
Okay. 又该讲一半，就是车库那边拿不起来。 就是这个的问题，我们仔细去看。对，这样就可以了。咱们车库那边就会起来。对，就是这样。
At long last, the crowbar was within Carl's grasp. Surely it would come in handy at some point.
Yep. 哇，看这玻璃，啊，所以就可以提前拿到铁锹啊，还不错。
A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
好，我们去碰一下那个被解冻的那个猎人。
Carl was beginning to know the store and its surroundings like the back of his hand. The seeker had sought.
解冻猎人，我来喽！
A shiver ran down Carl's spine as he glanced over another body trapped in ice. Indeed, the scene was quite chilling. Carl felt familiar shivers going down his spine, and he was back to the realm of vision.
哦，好啊，哦，月又在乱摇了。
To all appearances, this was a hunting log. Better yet, a war diary.
东西。继续。
What could these engraved numbers mean?
这是那个739。
A fresh path suddenly appeared before Carl.
好啊！哇，去！臭烟烟。
The vision slowly faded away, like an icicle melting in the palm of your hand. Carl, back in the real world, now knew who the icebound man was. Gilles Lachance, the general store's manager himself. That had to be the worst parking job ever. Who was Carl to judge, though? It may be customary to park like that around these parts, or not.
真悲惨。OK。差不多点，而且还这边是被挡住，但是还是可以开车过去。看一下。 都瓶子可以捡，一只很可爱的，可爱的小麋鹿 ，Rolling。
It was obviously a timber company. Klutze was most likely the type of boss to never be around, a faceless name, so to speak. It served as a reminder that the big boss, William Hamilton, had been killed.
Big box. Dun, 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 dun.
A wintry atmosphere surrounded the house. The soundlessness of the area suggested it was empty. Carl's big fingers prevented him from reaching the key. It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore. When finding a boot, one wonders what became of the foot. The key, which seemed to be meant for a padlock, bore an inscription reading Cloutier et Fils. A company name. Better keep an eye open. Businesses weren't exactly numerous around these parts. The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone.
Okay.
The spirograph amused Carl. It was a nice modern toy, aside from being repetitive by nature and completely useless. Still, it found its way into many Quebecois homes. A pay stub for some undoubtedly harsh lumberjack work. Alexandre Blais felled trees and chopped woods for Cloutier et Fils. Money in a jar. What a shame. Carl would have loved cookies.
Cookies. 哦，当初的那个你听不懂这是什么意思？国外的饼干通常都放在罐子里。把这边灯关掉看看，应该蛮有趣的。
The sheets were in such a way that indicated a rude awakening, followed by a hurried escape. What had happened here?
新日志条目是哪里更新的？该不是这里。中的可怕病人。只有饱受煎熬的人才会在床上吸烟。中肯。除非有人愿意沉浸在烟味里面睡觉。臭鱼，我其实可以一枪把他干的，但是我记得我那时候没有干掉他。吃晚餐。你在干什么？月，妈的！我翅膀硬了哦。这边知道剧情真的是不太容易被吓到，但是我第一次玩的时候真的是，妈的，每个都会被吓到。只要有一点风吹草动，我就被吓到了。现在都是妈的未知的，还好。
A key. What could it be for? The garden shed? Carl couldn't reach it with his arm alone, but he had more than a few tricks up his sleeve to pick it up.
Okay. 金剑，再把锤子。搞定，目前这里就这样子。
It was a typical shack, just like the ones you hear about in Quebecois legends. Local lumberjacks used it to rest and twice a day heat up their pea soup.
Pea soup.
Who quits a game one step away from victory? The leftover food, the clothes, the general warmth of the place, no evidence of escape. Carl was sure of it. People were here not long ago, and they expected to come back. An axe, not too shabby. Carl felt he needed to protect himself.
Protect yourself. 这个那么多月，当然是要一些武器。
Cabin B, lots of space, no windows. Hopefully its users aren't prone to dementia. Without a single window to brighten things up, the inside of the cabin was almost pitch black. Beware of close encounters of knee and furniture. The crossbow bolts had the same origin. Carl was sure of it. Who was it? And more importantly, what was being hunted like this?
Welcome
to Alibaba's Cave, Lumberjack Edition. Surely Carl would find something worth his time in here.
阿里巴巴，是不是很多这个东西？草莓蛋，这感觉就是要去洞穴的时候用。也背包满哦。 星期哦，哦，是哦，太笨重，小看解冻成那样，我觉得还是带折比较好。看来我需要得一些装备。 就可以拿了，不好意思，我拿什么？我拿什么？我拿这个提灯。来试试看提灯。 提灯很赞，很亮。OK， 小屋也去了，现在会早点装油啊，前面有很多路啊。 先回早一点啊！我真的很讨厌一直按到那本书。 边跑，这应该不会再有什么奇怪东西之类的。矿看也是我，然后绕一下才发现。看起来是正常的，没有什么特别的。 OK，
wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
OK， 卡撑一下。卡掉下去继续。卡应该从别家拿一些外套之类的才对。应该都有附些暖气之类才对，这样才受得了。回暖。卡，快活一下。看到处都是有歌，超恐怖的。这首歌，目前进展还不错。现在基本上就是，该去我都去过。这一条。这是2条选择啊，我是觉得先去左边的会比较好。走吧，先去左边的。换音乐。换音乐我也是觉得。OK。我看这边能不能啊？这看起来危险。驾驶技术不差。普通诊所 OK。这个大石头。哦，刚吓到呢，我刚以为这个信箱是一个人。诊所钥匙真好找。
There should be a law forbidding doctors from falling sick.
应该出台法律禁止什么？干这么惨啊！如果他手艺不坏，这里好像不太妙哦。看这边没有鬼，直接先预约。说奇怪声音。这个是保暖用，好像也不是。OK， 这是不应该乱走的地方。OK。
In spite of Dr. Beaupre's goodwill, the place didn't look much like a physician's office. It could easily be mistaken for a sewing shop.
菜市场，来给我看一下。本机，我刚以为是产披萨那个，还蛮像的。
For the one-eyed, or for other vision problems, the eye patch was the way to go.
啊，拜托不要！
Carl got the trembles as he imagined the excruciating pain that kind of scalpel could no doubt inflict. Within these miserable walls, patients probably felt more like in a slaughterhouse than in a doctor's office.
守在那边，我的噩梦怎么会胖吗？看原来是，干吃饭的事。
Someone had lost a few liters of blood here. Carl's first thought had been a lumber accident, someone's hand cut by a saw, or a hunting accident. In any case, whoever had lost all this blood couldn't have gone far. Perhaps they were already dead.